So this is issue 10 of Combat Patrol. Like and subscribe if you want me to continue. I've got another 70 issues coming. So let's have a look what we got here then. So this one comes with one model, which is the Terminator Librarian, and a brush, which is a synthetic base brush. Looking over the next few issues, looks like issues 12 and 13 are going to be a split issue again, but you're going to get a squad of 5 Terminators there, the new sculpt ones, so looking forward to that. Inside then, so we've got a brush, which is the synthetic medium base brush. So yeah, the synthetic brushes, they're okay. They curl up a little bit less. This one has got a bit of a sort of chisel head to it, so you've got a thinner edge to use to vary your painting of just using the flat edge or getting quicker coverage, or the finer edge for cutting in and just keeping it a bit sharper. So yeah, the new Terminator Librarian, which came in the Leviathan box set. This is a monopose. Quite a nice figure. There's a few of them floating around now. I think they're on Games Web Shop for 25 quid, but you can probably pick them up for around about sort of 15-18 quid on eBay. So have a look inside the magazine then. So yeah, it's basic how to build, but as it's a push fit, you don't really have to use glue. Sometimes these push fit ones, I like to cut them off and just glue them anyway, because sometimes they don't, the gaps don't close up very well. And then how to paint the Terminator itself. So again, like the previous magazines, using the colours we've already received. So that Macragge blue, the Wraithbone, the Retributor armour, and the Abaddon black. And then going into a little bit more lore then. So explaining a bit about the Ecclesiarchy, talking about the sort of devout worship of the God Emperor, really. Then it goes on to, starting with the Devastator Doctrine, one of the 3 doctrines that they can use if you're on Core Space Marine. Talking a little bit more about some of the heavier armour they can bring to bear, the vehicles that are available, and then a little bit of sort of customising your librarian if some of the younger gamers or people that are doing campaigns want to give them a name, and some checkboxes at the bottom where you built him, paint him, played with him. And then it's got the Combat Patrol data sheet for him, which all the data sheets in the magazine so far have just been the Combat Patrol versions. So going into weapon abilities now with some of the basic rules. So pistols and rapid fire, so firing in combat, or rapid fire getting X amount more attacks if within half range. Blast weapons, so if it's every 5 opponents, you get an extra shot. Torrent weapons, auto hitting. Heavy weapons, getting +1 to hit if you don't move. And then the devastating wounds. And psychic attacks, probably quite important with this librarian being in here, because he has got a psychic ability. And then of course assault weapons, where if you advance you can still fire. And the hazardous checks then, when you're using certain abilities within those weapons after you fire them. They can cause a risk yourself if you overcharge. So scenario then, getting your Terminator Librarian against the Von Ryan's Leapers, Termagants, and the Wing Prime. Getting used to using him, using his psychic attack, and combining the rules we've already learnt before. The sort of move, charge, advance, fall back, as you want to, really, with them. I think the goal here is to try and just destroy all the Tyranids. You can either play it solo, and it gives you some rules for playing the Tyranids back against yourself, or you can play it with a friend for you to both get used to the rules. If you're planning on sort of splitting this army between yourself and your mate. So that's more or less it for this magazine. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at the back cover then. We can see here that the next issue 11, is going to be another 2 paints. Okay. And then issue 12 and 13 is going to be those Terminators, which is the new sculpt Terminators, which are really nice. So yeah, like and subscribe, guys. There's lots more issues to come. Please like and subscribe, and then I can keep on coming with them.